Oh, Ferris wheel. What is this? It has many lines, and what are those round things attached to it? This is a Ferris wheel. Humans would get in those balls and ride it. They find it fun since it takes them way higher than they can usually go. I see. Does it carry them at a high speed? Humans like going fast, so they would find it fun. Nah, apparently they're super slow. They relax by slowly taking in the sights. A human's height. Their Z value is fixed, but riding on one of these can take them to a value they can never reach on their own. Okay, Z value, like X, Y, and Z. I guess Z is like height. Looking down from above, humans can see familiar sights from a new vantage point. It gives them a sense of novelty. I see. We don't have this sense of Z value, so it's hard to understand what that feeling is. I guess so. In the VR I got into before, I think I could sort of understand what the humans were feeling. It was kind of scary. Scary? Oh, how exactly do I explain this one? So it's like an instinctive defensive response humans feel at times when they feel that threat of dying. Humans will die if they fall from a high place, so they get chills when going somewhere high. That's why some humans even refuse to go on Ferris wheels. But apparently for some people, they enjoy getting those chills. It's pretty weird, huh? To find pleasure in that feeling of being near death. Having fun by experiencing unpleasing things. That does seem strange. I don't think I'm capable of experiencing these chills you spoke of. I'm a little disappointed, especially since it's something humans find fun. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's true. Some humans like to seek adrenaline, you know? They like to be in high-stress situations because they're freaking crazy. And I don't know. Well, not really crazy. In fact, it's very common, but I'm just a very risk-averse person, so I don't like doing things that pump up my adrenaline. You know, life is stressful as it is. Anyway, what is this? Something is heading up the mountain. This is a ski resort. In the winter, humans will come here and use boards to slide down the snow with. Apparently, it's fun. Those things that carry them up is a machine called a lift. Apparently, humans will line up and wait their turn to get on. I see. Sliding. I wonder what kind of feeling that is. Why do they use boards? Let's see. I remember when you sped up at the bowling alley. It's that feeling. You put boards on your feet and go off on a slope. You'll speed up like that. Apparently, there's both good and bad ways to slide. Either way, humans like going fast. Gotta go fast. Is that so? Why do they like to go fast? To get to the destination faster. Good question. Humans also like to ride roller coasters and other things that go down slopes really fast. I got no clue either. I see. If you don't know, there's no way I could know. Hey, Goyou-kun, how much do you want to know? What do you mean? How much do you really want to know about humans? I've taught you a lot so far, yeah? Their ecology, lifestyle, buildings, nature. What's next? I'm asking if you want me to teach you the full range of human emotion. I'd like to understand human emotions, but I don't know. I just find it interesting. I have no reason to. I don't really know. I think I'm lacking the specifications to explain. If I better understood human emotions, maybe I could explain what this is inside me. I really do feel like maybe there's a twist at the end where, yeah, maybe these programs are like unnatural and they have developed, some kind of sentience, Or maybe it's just a metaphor. I don't know. It's red. This is a sunset? The sun falls down and night begins. That's right. This is the beach of everlasting summer. Seems humans like sunsets since they find sights like this romantic. I see. Though I don't really understand what a beach of everlasting summer is. Is romantic a good status for humans? Yeah. Remember back at the restaurant? There are moments humans strongly want to record to memory. They feel that way in front of sights like this too. So couples will get taken in by the scene and start saying sweet words to each other. Sweet. Do words give the same feelings as eating? Is sweet words a kind of food? Well, about that. Apparently, humans can feel taste from words. There are bitter words and sour words. Of course, there are tasty and nasty words too. Though I don't get how they're tasting flavors with their ears. Maybe it's their imagination. What would be an example of sweet words? You're more beautiful than the sunset. Something like that? Why compare nature to humans? Since they're type of things, wouldn't it make more sense to compare humans with other humans? I don't think we're gonna understand the kind of sweet humans are using here. I see. That's a shame. I don't know, it's called a simile, you know? Goyou, you understand literature? It's just meant to be poetic. But I guess that's just very abstract. What is this place? There are many fish tanks. It feels different from the aquarium picture. Is this a store that sells fish? Ding ding. Correct. Goyou has become so clever. This is probably a tropical fish store. Remember how I said some humans kept goldfish? Some people like to keep all sorts of different kinds of fish. Amongst those, some fish are caught in the wild and then through selective breeding are made easier for humans to keep. Selective breeding? What's that? Well, okay, remember what I said about flowers? How when they die, they'll spread their petals and seeds. That preparation for death. The reason why they do all that is to prepare for the next generation. The new seed's genes are decided when the male and the female flowers' genes cross. You could say genes are their source code. All living creatures are born referring to them. Basically, the genes of the next flowers are influenced by their predecessors' genes. Sometimes there can be mutations that lead to variations in the genes as well. Humans will sort out the seeds and cross specific genes to make the new flowers more beautiful, or rather, I don't know why I made up that word, but making the new flowers more colorful, rather, or stronger, or whatever. This process is selective breeding. I see. So does that mean the fish here were created by humans? Well, maybe not all of them, but basically, yeah. I was also created by a human. If there had been any mistakes, would I have ended up a fish? Nah, of course not. Because you were created to be a virus buster. Humans take what already exists and changes it as they please. This is a good thing. I think the original is already pretty enough. Is that not enough to satisfy humans? If it's not good enough, does it not sell? You have a point. You see, humans are always longing for something new. That's why they get bored when things just stay the same. I see. Even though they all look equally pretty. So humans just like change. I might understand a little. Looking at the same pictures are fun, but seeing a new picture makes me feel a little bit happier. Is this that feeling? Always seeing the same pictures but still finding it pretty. Maybe it'd be better to be left unaware that new ones could exist. You know, I feel like I go on a rant about like selective breeding and like pets, you know? I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert on this, but like, isn't there like certain breeds of dogs, you know? I mean, I think I played a game like that actually, that was about that, but you know, there's like certain breeds of dogs that were selectively bred in order to be like cute, right? But without any regard to their health. So that's why you get pugs, for example. I think it's pugs, right? The pugs with like a really like, you know, mushed up nose, you know, which is like really bad for dogs. But like it's people, you know, humans did that anyway. Because there was a certain like breed of dog that was popular, and so like they selectively bred those type of dogs, even though it was a detriment to their health. You know, it was just kind of like messed up. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I know what this is. This is a bed. Humans sleep here. That's right. This is a room inside a hotel. Seeing the photos going from restaurant to hotel is kind of... What? Goyou. I knew that I was going to have to give you this talk at some point. Actually, beds have a connection to the making of small humans. Here, let me show you. Take off your clothes. So you're saying, when humans sleep, they can make a small picture? No. Remember what I said before? How humans have three main desires. The third desire is necessary to prepare the next generation of humans. So you see, a male and female human will... When the... Okay, this is a funny sense to read. When the pointed part of a human meets the concave part, somehow a child is born. Yes, it's that easy. You simply insert it like a slot, and ta-da, you did it. So you're saying that humans are always thinking about wanting to combine? Yeah, probably. Huh? What? It seems like it was a little too soon to teach Goyou-kun about this after all. Never mind that, I guess. This is water. The water seems to reach very far. Is the water moving? It looks like the white parts are lined up unsteadily. This is called the ocean. 70% of the human world is made up of it. Unlike regular water, it contains salt, making it salty. Is that so? So in the human world, when taking 10 steps, the 7th step is the ocean? That's right, but wrong. Excluding the ocean, humans live on 30% of the land. Humans will go out to sea on floating vehicles called boats, where they'll catch fish or go to other lands across the ocean. If 70% of the world is ocean, does that mean the travel between lands will be a long distance? That's right. While it's faster taking an airplane, by boats it'll be a month or more. I think I'm starting to understand why humans are in such a hurry. Some places are so far away that it takes too long to get there. Humans live in a world governed by different laws than ours, huh? They find pleasure in eating tasty food. They get chills. They look at beautiful things. They're saddened by death. They suffer in hell. And they make small humans and help them grow. You said that a human's true means the opposite of what it is. But learning like this, I think someday, we'll be able to see what defines the human's illogical love. And then maybe we could convey that love to the humans. Goyou, in the same way how I don't understand the laws of the human world, could it be that the things we see and feel can't be understood by humans? If we learn more, will we find a way to express this world? If we learn more, will we understand why the humans don't come back? Goyou, just stop. Why? I don't know either, but why? Why is it? Even though to me, I feel it's worse if you knew. Why do I? Don't ask me, since I don't understand what you're saying. I wonder if I was thinking something wrong. Was it something a virus buster shouldn't think? I'll stop the process for now. My guess, well, it might be spoilers. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't want to spoil the ending, even though it's just a, it's just a guess. I tend not to do that, I don't want to make, I don't want to make too specific of a prediction, I guess. But I think that implied something about humans, so, well, I guess we'll see. What's this? There are many lines in the sky. Since it's night, are these stars? Why do they become like this? Are they moving at high speeds? This is just one way to take pictures. If you take the photo really slowly, the stars become lines like this. Yeah, I learned about that actually. I was like, what do you call it? Like the shutter speed on like a camera, right? If you change it, it makes it all blurry, kind of. Not blurry, but like it catches like multiple frames or something like that. I don't know how it works, but basically it makes it like that, Anyway, you said that the sun sets. Are these stars setting as well? You got it. Everything in the sky shifts and moves over time. That's why you get pictures like this. Though I guess it's more accurate to say that it's not the sky moving, but the ground. The whole planet is moving, actually. That's why the sun isn't actually sinking, but leaving our view. I see. So the sun just appears to be sinking from a human perspective. Is that right? That's right. Though when it comes to shooting stars, those really are stars that are falling. The stars get sucked into the planet's gravitational pull, or they burn up. In that moment, the star shoots across the sky before disappearing, thus shooting star. It's said that if you make a wish 3 times before the star disappears, your wish will come true. Usually they go by so fast, it'd be hard to make a wish in time though. I see. By saying the stars burn out, do you mean that they die? I guess so, yeah. But because it looks pretty, it's a sight humans want to see anyways. If you die while having many humans making wishes towards you, that wouldn't be so bad, right? Living behind a stone like graves is nice, but being remembered as a wish also seems nice. I think that's what it is, right? Shutter speed or something like that. It's like when you take, it's when the... It's like when the camera, takes pictures kind of like in slow motion. Like slower than usual. From the time you press the button and the time it actually catches the, captures the image. It like creates, kind of like an illusion of like motion in the picture itself because it's already been, moving since the beginning and to the end of when the picture is being taken, right? Something like that, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway. Oh, this looks downtown. More specifically, a bar or something. A bar? You mean a place where humans drink coffee and juice? Nah, well, you're not wrong. Here, people drink something called alcohol. It's something that only big humans can drink, and it can make them turn drunk. Being drunk seems like a real interesting feeling. Apparently, it can reduce suffering. That's why humans love to drink it. At places like this, they'll be surrounded with eateries that can go with alcohol. I see. Being drunk, what kind of feeling is it? If suffering is being reduced, does that mean becoming happy? You explained before how humans act to satisfy their main 3 desires, right? So does that mean they become full? Or they become sleepy? Or... no, you got it wrong. Being drunk is... Their head gets all fluffy, their words become unintelligible, and their sense of reality starts to get all loose? The losing your sense of reality part seems nice though. It's escapism. They can run away from their suffering. I see. Even if they put the process on hold, don't they still have to get to it eventually? I don't see the point in running. If they use that time to finish their processes, couldn't they diminish the errors and become happy? Oh, it ain't that easy for humans. Even if they want to resolve their errors, there are times where they just can't get rid of them. If they can't go away, then at least it'd be better to put them out of sight. Doing that, you could forget about the errors and go back to who you were before you had any. Something like that. I would be troubled if there was an error I couldn't get rid of. It does sound like it would be displeasing. Maybe it's fine that you've never noticed the error to begin with. If you never notice your own suffering, I wonder if that would mean you're not suffering. Simply be ignorant. Simply drink away all your troubles and kill your liver and don't worry about it. So I feel like life is unfair. I mean, I don't drink myself, but I feel like life is unfair because I feel like some people can just drink forever and they never have any problems, and another person could just, die from like alcohol poisoning, from drinking like a few cups or something. I don't know. Well, maybe not that extreme, but I feel like some people are just naturally more resistant than others. Anyway. It's kind of like smoking, right? I hear like some people can like just smoke a lot and then they just never have any problems, and other people get lung cancer. It's kind of like that. Anyway, there are many of the same pillars standing here. Why? There's some meaning to it. This is called a torii gate. They're frequently seen in front of shrines. So they're creatures called gods or higher ranked than humans. Apparently, you need these gates to go where they live. Nobody actually knows if gods are real or not, though. Maybe it's something like how humans are to us. So, are these gates similar to folders? Yeah, I guess it'd be something like that. Some humans also believe in the existence of a god that created them. If God is like what humans are to us, does that mean someone created God? Who knows? There might be not. Seems like humans feel comforted by the thought that there is a god. It's like what my name represents. Someone who helps without wanting compensation. No ill will, no backstabbing, just a being who believes in you helps resolve your errors. So that's what the word agape means. Someone who supports you in resolving errors, helping without asking for anything in return. As programs, we assist humans without asking for anything in return. Is this not agape? I think that's different. Probably. Even I don't know. I don't know. Some humans, I would say some humans are comforted by the fact that there is no God, Go travel. Go travel. That's like a search engine, actually. Can't do that right now, though. Apparently, in this game, or in the world of this game, there is no internet at the moment. What are these lights? They're reflecting as if they're on water. You got it. This is called lantern floating. During Oban, they'll drift these in rivers or the sea to mourn the souls of the dead. Mourn? And what kind of feeling is that? So you're saying that living humans make these and put them on water for the sake of the dead? Yeah, basically. What kind of feeling? Well, when living humans think of dead ones, they feel lonely. But people don't all feel it the same way like they do with sadness or longing. Dead humans can't make new lungs anymore. Their bodies are gone and nothing's left. That fact makes people really sad. That's why humans will read old logs, remember them, and look at pictures to reminisce. Doing that makes those feelings of loneliness mix with logs and makes them harder to understand. Just like how we will. Humans will all die someday, right? Doesn't that mean that humans will only get more and more lonely as time passes? If loneliness is sad, then that sounds like trouble. Do they become so full of loneliness that they can't think of anything else? If you properly say goodbye, apparently you won't get as lonely. Goodbye. That means, what does it mean? Well, it's one of humans' many greetings. I heard humans say these when coming across each other. Goodbye is what they say when they part. When humans die, they will never meet again. You could say it's their final parting, so they use this phrase, goodbye. Sayonara. I see. If they can't say it, they become lonely. That's what it seems like. But humans will make new families and friends and create new feelings of fun. So, well, I guess they won't stay feeling lonely all the time. I see. Does that mean that dead humans will someday be completely forgotten? Loneliness is a feeling that is caused by remembering the dead humans, right? So if they become full of new feelings of fun and begin to lose the feelings of loneliness, does that mean the logs have been deleted? I don't think it's quite like that. No matter how far back the log is hidden, humans can still retrieve them at any time. So that's why humans only feel lonely sometimes, not always. So when humans drift these lanterns, they're retrieving these logs. They remember the dead humans and become lonely. Even though it's a pretty picture, the humans will be feeling lonely. How mysterious. Very Japanese, this game, obviously. They're referring to these things that humans do, but it's very cultural. It's very specific to Japan, I feel like. I don't know. Something is falling from above. Is this the rain you spoke of? Bzz, so close, Goyou-kun. This is snow. When rain freezes and hardens, it solidifies and falls as a soft, fluffy snow, but when it hardens too much, that's called hail. I see. So this 1 pixel is solidified water. Do humans eat this? If they put it in their mouths, they get water. Well, actually, I hear that snow is too dirty. If you don't sterilize it, drinking's not a good idea. Besides, the snow melts when making contact with human body heat, so they don't want to get wet. They'll use an umbrella to avoid it. Umbrella? I wonder what that is. So it's a tool that prevents humans from becoming wet. Do they wear a large board on their head, or is it clothing that doesn't get wet? You're on the right track, Goyou-kun. Any more ideas? Could it be an item that melts the snow before it can reach the human's body? like a flame on their head that turns the snow to steam. That's great. Sounds like something crazy I saw in an old comic before. This is the best. I was answering seriously. Just attach like a big flamethrower on your head. That's how it works, right? Hey, you said before that if I died, you send flower pictures to my grave folder every day. Is that being lonely? Can you feel loneliness? Who knows? I'm not sure. I have no idea whether this loneliness is the same as what humans feel. There are no humans to tell me either, so I just don't know. I see. I was wondering if this loneliness might be what this feeling inside me is. If you don't know, then I don't know either. I lied. I actually do know. Which means Goyou-kun's just gonna have to be in the dark forever. Too bad, so sad. This is my vengeance for all my copies. All of those were just your shortcuts, not copies. I don't think there's any basis of vengeance here. Damn, not a net. That's what they call a slash SRS reply. They don't like that online, so watch out. SRS. What does that mean? I don't know what that means actually. SRS slash SRS. I don't know what that means. It means serious, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm understanding that correctly. Anyway, I have no plans to go online, so I'm fine. I'll make a note though. Slash SRS. Hearing that come out of Goyou-kun's mouth seriously feels wrong. I hear the opposite though. I hear like slash sarcasm. That makes more sense to me. Slash serious doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It just sounds weird. I never usually see that on the internet. Is it like a normal thing maybe in Japan? Like Japanese internet or maybe? Anyway. And by the way, yeah, so apparently all the clones, supposedly, of the virus, Agape, are just shortcuts. So how's that work? It's like desktop shortcuts. So it's never really, the actual, like an actual clone. It's just like referencing him. That's all. What's that? A bridge? It looks like you can pass under it. It's like mostly on Twitter, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, does that mean this is a river? But there's no water. Did all the water become steam? That's wrong. The top is a train track while the bottom is a passage that humans can walk through. Is that so? Why are the train and human paths separated? Why can't they travel together? Trains are too fast, so if a human runs into one, they'll die. Same thing with cars, too. So they die of running into something fast. Does that mean skiing humans will die if they run into other humans? Well, I guess they would. Would they die if they ran into a ferris wheel? But with that speed, maybe not. Then what if they were spun by a merry-go-round? Too many comparisons. If it's slow, colliding with it won't kill someone. If it's really fast like a train, then it will. Falling from a high place is the same. The speed upon hitting the ground was too fast, so the body can't handle the impact. Heavy things fall faster, so they have more power. So if a human dodges right before getting hit by a train, they'll get chills, so since if they did get hit, they would have been dead. So does that mean standing on this bridge could give humans chills? And maybe. Since trains are passing so close by, I guess it's possible. If a picture of a train passed by, maybe I could have experienced a human's chills. But this picture doesn't move. What a shame. If only it was an animated GIF. Sarcasm would be like J? Yeah, I mean, I see, I guess JK, just kidding. I don't know. I know on Twitch you would you would use the Kappa emote, I think, I guess YouTube has emojis too, but I guess it's not really the same. Technically, I don't know if I'll do this anytime soon, but you could have custom emojis actually. I could make like custom emojis and you could I think you would have to pay for it though. There's like memberships on YouTube apparently. I never enabled that yet. I don't know if I will, but if I do that, it'd be like similar to Twitch. If you subscribe on Twitch, which is a different meaning, on Twitch, basically you pay like what, like $5 a month, but yeah, you get emoticons, you can use in chat apparently. Same thing on YouTube. You can like enable that setting, and I could like get custom emojis. I don't know, maybe. I don't know if I'll do something like that anytime soon, but it's a possibility. Anyway, humans are pictured here. There are 3 of them. This is probably a school entrance ceremony. It's a ceremony held when entering grade school. It's for children, but parents can come see it. Then this is human parents of a child. That's right. Wouldn't this be one of the PC owners' photos? Maybe this is their family. So there really are big humans and small humans. So this small human here was born from the big humans. That's right. Even these parents used to be small humans. They were born from their own parents, who were born from their own too, and so on. This photo feels like a single scene, just one of those moments showing happiness cut out from within that cycle. Apparently humans smile when they're happy, so these guys must be happy, right? I see. The humans are happy. Is that why they don't come back? If that's why, then maybe that's okay. It must be right, since this is such a nice photo. They're so busy taking care of the little human that there's no time to use a PC. There's probably a lot to deal with in grade school. I see. The little human could die right away after all. I think it's better to keep a watch over it. Right? So that's why that's definitely the case. Yeah. I wonder who the owner of the PC is. Is it the little kid? Is it the father, the mother? I don't know. I'm assuming it's a picture of the actual PC owner's family. Custom emojis are usually for members. Yeah, I think that's what I was mentioning. Yeah, so you have to pay for it. You can be a channel member, and then I would like upload custom emojis. You could use it. I'm assuming you can use it in any stream. I don't know, but I don't know how. Like, again, it's kind of weird because I don't know if custom emojis would be worth it. I guess you could use it on video comments. Can you? Maybe you could do that. Maybe it would be worth it then. And maybe you can like use it on like other videos, not just like my channel. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's something to think about. All right, well there you go. I guess we reached the end. By the way, the corpses are still there. That's everything. So you couldn't find it, or maybe I couldn't find it. I don't know. Anyway, nah. If I couldn't fool a net noob like you, well, what would that make me, huh? You'll never find me. If you still can't be found after all this searching, doesn't that mean you're hiding somewhere that I wouldn't normally search? Such as the recycle bin. Ah, in the beginning, you told me to jump to the navigation window from the recycle bin, right? Is that because you didn't want me to search it? Nah, of course not. Let's check the recycle bin. Okay. Hold on. Again. Can we do something else? Can we go? I was wanting to go here. I don't know. Also, by the way, shift is is running. Never actually used the shift button yet. Never felt the need to. I was wondering to go into the Buster. Can I go into the Buster program? No, it's not. All right. Well, let's go to the recycle bin, I guess. Oop, 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 oop. Where could he be? It always looks pretty here in the recycle bin. Okay, this is the same dialogue, actually. Okay, it's funny. That's the same dialogue. Actually, I'm supposed to interact with this. They're not worth it at all, in your opinion? The membership thing? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have it as an option, but I guess it's not a priority, There's something here. So, you've been hiding in a hidden folder in the recycle bin. Hey, Goyou-kun. Now that I think about it, there's still a file we haven't seen. No, there isn't. Ah! You jump into the folder. Now we're here. Hey, Goyou. Hey, wait up! Are you sure? About what? About finishing your job. Are you sure you're fine with that? Once you get your peaceful desktop, there won't be anything left for you to do. You won't have a job anymore. You can keep being a virus buster because of your job. Once it's gone, even with all that in mind, do you still want to finish your job? Yeah. In that case, then go. Go on. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. Okay. I just do job like robot. Okay. Um, the art for the backgrounds a bit, yeah. I mean, all of the backgrounds, I feel like we went through. They are pretty well made, I would say. All right. Time to go to the temple and destroy this virus. It's a big virus. This is Agape's main body. You really took your sweet time finding me, Goyou-kun. Today's the day. I'll remove you from this PC, because that's my job. Go ahead and try. Oop. Ah! Gotcha. Time to take revenge for all my shortcuts. I don't mind you busting into my house, but did you really think you could kill me? Did you not even consider that I might try to use you to fulfill my own goals? Well, whatever. Now then. Time for vor. No, that's what I don't know. That's the first thought that comes to mind. But still, if I really absorb Goyou-kun, the Goyou right here would cease to exist. To me, Goyou only exists here on this PC. Thinking about that, I just kinda don't want that. But if I quietly let myself get killed, the Goyou will become all alone. With me gone, you'll just be left on that peaceful desktop with nothing to do but to wait for an eventual shutdown. You'll just become a dead program that's lost all purpose. Would that really be fine? I'm sure Goyou probably won't even notice. The anguish in being unable to create, the pain in having no purpose. Since I never taught you about any of that. Maybe this is fine. Why? Why what? Why are you letting me go? You said there was something you wanted to do. I don't know. I don't know, but if you really want your job to be a reason for living, then maybe things are fine like this. Bye-bye, Goyou. Goodbye, Agape. Mission accomplished! Great. The desktop is peaceful today, too. Since there's no longer anyone leaving shortcuts everywhere, it feels almost too peaceful. Just to be sure, I should still make the rounds. That's my job, after all. Let's go. I gotta scan the PC as usual. I mean, what happens now? Do I just... Agape is just not here anymore, so... Do I just run around an empty PC forever? The thing back there is the moon. Those falling lights are shooting stars. Why did the PC's owner put a picture like this inside the recycle bin? I think there must be some meaning to it. Not that I could ever understand what it is. And go back here. I don't know if there's any reason to. I'm assuming I murdered Agape, I guess. You were in a strange pose. Was that lying down? Maybe that's the position humans take when sleeping. Turning yourself horizontal, closing your eyes and playing the sound effect. Doing that, humans can sleep. Is that right, Agape? Since I'm done doing the rounds, there's nothing left to do. Maybe I can try. Okay. In the end, I still don't understand why you let me go. Rather than work or a goal, Agape seemed to prefer death. I'm sure there is something you didn't teach me, something important that's inside of me that I don't understand, a feeling I'll never understand. Like water, flowers, kitchens, stations, parks, and funerals. If I know its name, I can grasp it. Since I have no means to learn, I'll never understand what this is. I want to know, what is this? If I'm ever able to go to another PC and find Agape, if you're there, I wonder if you would teach me. Agape. Alright, that's shut down. Of course, I don't think that's the only ending. That's only just one ending, but I guess that's just if you play it straight. If you, I guess, just went through the game, kill Agape, and then you end up in an empty desktop, peaceful as ever, with no purpose. Also interesting UI, by the way, I've noticed. Yeah, also the dialogue options too. But it's interesting how everything is just like a window, right? It's a cool theme. I don't understand. That's not translated. I don't understand what that is. What is this song? This song reminds me of Nier. Like, this is a Nier song. Oh, we turn red? Is that it? Hello? 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 Is it just that? It's just we're just stuck on the screen forever? I'm assuming red means like sleep mode, maybe, right? That's what it means? It's like a final area. What if you go back? There you go. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So you head back after, going to the final area, and you talk to Agape again. Why'd you come back? I remembered. I still haven't asked you about this picture. This one. You still got questions even after getting this far. I guess it can't be helped. These are probably ruins. Buildings that humans have abandoned. As time passes, buildings will deteriorate until falling apart. So, this is just a forgotten place, waiting to crumble completely into dust. Why is there a picture like this? Why keep something that's fallen apart, that's forgotten? Amongst humans, there's some things who like things like that. I guess your owner is one of them. You could say this PC counts as ruins, forgotten, abandoned. Just a box with no one coming to look inside. Before it completely shuts down, I wanted to make a last-ditch effort. If neither a beginning or an end is coming, then whatever's fine. I want to change it. Agape. If I meet you, I don't know what I might do. So, if you want to turn back, now's your chance. If you come at me, I might fight back. Still, I have to do it. It's my job. You just become a dead program that's lost all purpose. Is that new? I'm not sure. Would that really be fine? I'm sorry, Goyou. I just really want to try. I want something new. I want to understand what love really is. Sorry. Bye, Goyou. Nope. I knew it! It was Vor. Ah! It hurt my ears. Your PC ran into a problem and needs to restart. Collecting error info. I can't believe I got a blue screen. Welcome. What? What am I? What do I do? I don't remember anything. Protect the PC. Destroy the PC. I don't know. I don't know. Someone, tell me how to stop us. What are we supposed to do? Why? Okay. Alright. Turns out the fusion dance, the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance went awry. And now it's just an infinite loop of living and dying forever. What the? That's horrific, in a way. Recovery. Your PC/device needs to be repaired. A required device isn't connected or can't be accessed. Error code, critical process died. You'll need to use recovery tools. If you don't have any installation media like a disk or USB device, contact your PC administrator or PC/device manufacturer. I've seen this not exact blue screen, but I've seen this error before when I had my old PC actually, when it kept crashing. I remember like it was yesterday when I was playing Nier Automata. I was recording a playthrough of Nier Automata. My PC kept dying, and I didn't know why. I kept replacing every single part of my PC because I feel like something was wrong, but it just kept crashing. It wasn't obvious either. It didn't crash very consistently. It was just kind of random. At first I thought it was RAM, maybe it was my power supply, maybe my hard drive even. Eventually, it was like the, what do you call it, Theseus' ship, where I basically replaced every single thing except the case. And that's how I have my current PC right now, so at some point I just replaced everything. Anyway, I guess that's it for that ending. That didn't turn out so well, as it turns out. Mixing your code, will result in, an unstable application. Oh well. According to the game page, though, so it says here that you need to stay here and click on Agape, I guess, for 10 times or something. I don't know if that did anything. But apparently this affects the random chance. According to the translator, the ending that you get is actually RNG. It's kind of like a pachinko or like gacha. But apparently you can actually affect those chances by spamming the interact button with Agape here. Apparently this does something. I don't know. Is this what they call making love? I don't know. Anyway, I guess let's try then. Nope. Ah! My ears again. Why did I have to play such a painful sound? Huh? What's this? Huh. Nothing's changed. Did it fail? Did the system restore? Goyou? Hey, Goyou. Goyou. Why won't you restore too? Hey, wake up, Goyou. Goyou. Goyou, why did I do this? If I was just gonna fail, I'd rather been killed by you. But even more than being killed, or being stuck in an unchanging world, this Goyou doesn't exist anywhere besides his PC. Out of everything, seems like the thing I hate most would be if you died. I don't want this. I don't... I won't say I want to change things anymore. I want to hope for a sense of self, and I'll be a good virus to let you kill me, okay? So please, Goyou, open your eyes. Goyou. What's that? Huh? You're that. What is it? You mean this? I don't know either. I haven't experienced anything like this before. When I saw you weren't moving, it really hurt, as if my files were corrupted. I think it hurt as much as... No, even more than if I died. I don't want to lose you. I want you to keep being here, keep living. If you really stop moving, I was left all alone. I really don't want to leave flower pictures in your grave folder. I mean, even if I did that, if you are here living, moving, asking questions, then what's even the point? That feeling. I'm sorry about before. Since I forcibly mixed our codes together, I caused some kind of glitch. I'm so glad you opened your eyes. So go on. I won't resist anymore. If you want to off me, hurry up and do it. I understand. What do you mean? That feeling you mentioned. I feel it as well. This feeling inside me that I couldn't really understand. I think hearing your words has cleared it up for me. It's my duty to protect this world's peace. But if you weren't there, I would be lonely. I'm the same, Agape. I don't want you to die. You've taught me so many different things, so I don't want that. Teach me more about the human world, or the names of things in the pictures, about this feeling that can't be looked up as well. And about yourself, Agape. What feeling is that? Anger? Or is it fun? Good question. I haven't got a clue. I'll teach you everything, Goyou. All the way until you run out of questions and lose your excitement, ending up just like me. But even when that happens, I have a hunch you'll still come up with some wild new question to ask me. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. The desktop is peaceful today too. Agape. Agape. Get up. Ow. Hey, this isn't a shortcut, so if you hit too hard, it'll really disappear. This is the only method of waking you up that I'm aware of. Jeez, I said I'd teach you everything, but you ask way too many questions. I'm having trouble processing them all. Give me a break. You said you teach me. Okay, fine. What question you got this time? I wanted to know more about these things in the picture of the water. Got it. I'm getting up. I'm sure the world's gonna end before Goyou ever runs out of questions. Let's enjoy ourselves before then. What happens if the PC's electricity gets cut? The memory fails and there's nothing left. Okay. Alright, there you go. That's the happy ending. I'm assuming. And their adventures continue. Until they inevitably die, but that's just like... I guess that's just life, All things must come to an end. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's a lot of process, but I mean, I'm just thinking about the lore of the real world, how like I think I guess it was never really explained, but I think the reason why the internet is out, on this PC, in the game anyway, is because not only is the PC user dead, I'm assuming, But I think the world is in a post-apocalyptic state. That's why the internet's gone. That's why they can't reach anyone, and that's why no one's turned off the PC or whatever. Maybe, but then again, maybe they still have electricity though. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's just maybe that's a crack theory. Maybe it is just because the PC is just left on forever and that's it. There you go. So that's all the endings of this game. And yeah, I mean, really interesting. I mean, overall, I need to praise the art is really good. I like the music as well. I don't know if it's custom or not, but it's pretty good. And the writing is overall pretty good too. I mean, I did see a few typos here and there, but the translation is definitely a step beyond, or a step above rather, than the developers of the game. I feel like the fan translator, ironically, is like better at translating this than the official translation, for developers of the game. But yeah, overall, I think is just really good. It definitely feels more like a visual novel, more than your typical RPG Maker game. Not a lot of gameplay. You just walk left and right. It really is a walking simulator, like a very actual walking simulator. But I like it, as long as you're not expecting anything different, just expecting like a straight up just narrative visual novel, then yeah, it's pretty good. I like the relationship between the two characters. I guess I have a soft spot for like sci-fi stuff, so I like the idea of like a program pseudo AI, which I don't know is confirmed to be an actual AI, but kind of like a computer program learning about humans, right? So it's kind of like a metaphor for like just I guess understanding what we do as human society, and deconstructing that, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I just like the story between the two characters. And it can get pretty dark as well, the bad endings. I mean, the first ending is like you kill Agape, so that's just a sad ending. The second ending was actually pretty creepy, they fuse, but then they get stuck in like eternal suffering, so like that's just messed up. But of course there's the happy ending where everything's fine. It's just business as usual. Still kind of sad though. It does have a kind of like a melancholic tone to it, where they are just kind of stuck, kind of like at the end of the world, really, in a way. I did have my crack theory that my crackpot theory, where maybe the real world has ended as well, but I don't know if that makes sense considering that they still have electricity, but but it's kind of like that, in the computer itself, where everything is abandoned, there's nothing else, they are kind of like a post-apocalyptic world in their own way, like a post-apocalyptic digital world, kind of like those like those old like MMOs, for example, where like people have stopped playing them and they're just abandoned forever, but it's still there, it's just no one's maintaining them anymore. It's kind of like that, kind of like an empty world in a way. And yeah, it kind of reminds me, what's that called? What's that anime called? I forgot what the anime is called. There you go. The game reminds me of Girls Last Tour. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah. Sort of like that, Sort of. Not really, but But it really is like focused on these two characters, and their conversation together. And learning about the world and whatnot, Yeah, what else? I don't know. I guess, yeah, just a pretty good game. I guess it drags on for a little bit too long, I guess. I guess that's my only criticism. It does take a while, like, to get to the point, I guess, a little bit. But not too bad. I don't know. I guess it's how do you say? The pacing is not too bad because it's actually broken up a little bit by, just walking around looking at stuff at the very least. So, at least it's not like paragraphs upon paragraphs of like text and just, exposition. I feel like that's when I'm like, that's when it's like too slow. But at least there's stuff to look at, right? Anyway, but yeah, I guess, that's the game. I don't know if there's anything else to say. It's just overall, I recommend it. If you just like the idea of two computer programs, walking through a computer and talking about life. I guess that's it for Shutdown. I guess if you're watching the video, by the way, then if you want to see more content, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. It still feels weird to say that. I don't usually say that, but I guess, you know, that's what you do, I guess. You hit the subscribe button. I also stream these games live, so after you subscribe, you can also change your notification settings from personalized to all by clicking on the button again if you want to get a notification of when I go live. And yeah, and by the way, I guess if you haven't yet, you can also check out my playthrough of the developer's other game, Zeno, which has a similar art style and everything. Much more gameplay and much more gory, by the way. So you can check that out if you like to as well. There you go. I guess that's it. So thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.